A good afternoon, ladies and gents, and a very warm welcome to the Shea here in Halifax for this crunch game of the Northern Rail Cup Pool A. It's Halifax RLFC versus Featherstone Rovers. The teams see this afternoon, first of all Halifax at fullback, number 1 Ryan Fieldhouse. Wing number 2 Wayne Reety. Centres 3 Steve Tyler and 4 Ben Eaton. On the other wing number 5 Paul White. So no place for Rob Warinsey today. Halfback 6 Paul Amphip and 7 Anthony Thackeray. We know all about those two. In the front row Jim Gannon wears 8. Sean Penkovic the hooker. Sean Escuff is number 10, another ex-Fev lad. As is number 11 Dane Manning. His second row partner is 12 Adam Robinson. Loose forward 13 Craig Ashall. Substitutes for Halifax today: 14 Anthony Bowman, 15 Joe Chandler, 16 Luke Ambler, joined the club this week on loan from the Leeds Rhinos, and 17 Josh Barlow. His brother Sam, I've been having a chat with him pre-match. He's not playing today, but he's not too far from full fitness. It's a shame he's not playing because he always provides entertainment for the commentator, does Sam Barlow. Featherstone Rovers team at fullback, number 1 Ian Hardman. On the wing, return for number 2 Tom Saxton. Centres 3 Sam Smeaton and 4 Greg Worthington, and the other winger number 5 Tangi Rapati. So no place this afternoon for Gareth Rayner. Halfbacks, number 6 making a start today, Kyle Briggs. Scrum half is 7 Liam Finn. In the front row, prop number 8 James Lockwood, number 9 Ben Kay, who makes his 50th appearance for Featherstone Rovers this afternoon. And the other prop, number 10, Stuart Dickens. Second rowers are 11 John Gratian and 12 Tim Spears. Loose forward, number 13, Matty Dale. Substitutes for Rovers today: 14 Andy Kane, who scored 4 tries in the first 2 games. He's on fire. 15 Andy Bostock, 16 Michael Haley, and 17 Anthony England. So this has become really the big rivalry in the championships. The best 2 teams probably over the last few years, Halifax and Featherstone Rovers. They've had some big games on the field and some disappointments off the field, and let's all that sorts itself out today, and that Featherstone Rovers are victorious, and Rovers come out now in those pink and black away shirts, led out by Captain Fantastic Stuart Dickens. Rovers fans segregated today, but a fantastic turnout for the club as ever, and they're here, and I think it'll be a Rovers victory today. Let's see if I'm proved right. So it's all changed for Halifax this season. New coach. Lots of new players. Probably comes a bit early for both clubs to be in the straps yet does this game, but it's a big one. Towards the start of the season, both teams 2 wins from 2, and you would expect Featherstone Rovers or Halifax, whoever comes out victorious in this game, to progress from this group. Little thumbs up from Steve Tyler to Tangi Rapati. They were teammates at Widnes last year, but they'll face up against each other today. It's going to be Liam Finn, an Halifax lad, who I think played for the Halifax Academy in his youth, to get the game underway. Paul Amphip. He collects the ball and gives it to Jim Gannon. First to the tackle is Ben Kay on his 50th appearance for the club. So it's been close encounters in the summer era between these 2 clubs, but in the Northern Rail Cup, it's 2 victories to Halifax, including that heart-wrenching golden point drop goal last year by Danny Jones at Post Office Road, or the Big Fella Stadium should I say, for Halifax to progress through to the final with a 31-30 victory. It's fifth and last. Good defensive set from Rovers, good pressure on Thackeray, and but Tyler comes up with it, gets the ball away to Reety. Reety kicks forward but makes a bit of a mess of it, ball goes dead. Rovers will begin with a tap on the 20. So Rovers put good kick pressure on Thackeray there. Referee just having a word with a couple of Rovers players, not sure what for. But it is Rovers to restart with a tap. Referee today is Robert Hicks from Oldham. Ben Kay to Stuart Dickens. Good drive by Dickens out to the Rovers 40. Tommy Saxton left out last week but firmly in the team this week, and he makes a good 13 metres from dummy half. Here's Dickens again, his second drive of the set. Penkovic, who he was just having a disagreement with, up into him, first to the tackle. Dickens plays the ball on the Halifax 40. Ball's with Finn now, kicking early in the tackle count. Down the middle of the field. Pretty simple for Fieldhouse at the back was that one. Rovers put him down, 17 metres from his own line. Amfer for dummy half. Here's Sean Escath, is it? With a closer cropped haircut. No, this is Escath. The other one was probably Robinson. That's Escath who's just taken the tackle there from Lockwood. Here's another Rovers old boy. Dane Manning, of course. But a penalty. Lifting the player off the ground is the call, I think. So Anfer will move Halifax down the field. Good tackle. Gratian on his opposite number man, in, helped out by Matty Dale. Inside ball from Thackeray to Craig Ashall. Thackeray's the dummy half. Sorry, Amfer was the dummy half. That was Thackeray taking the tackle from Tim Spears. Trying to move off the mark, the referee's having none of that. There's Jim Gannon. Halifax 10 metres away, good field position. Jim Gannon has a hit out at Stuart Dickens, gives the penalty away. That's his weakness, Jim Gannon. He'll give penalties away all day, and then another 10 metres given for speaking out of turn, so Rovers benefit from that. Kyle Briggs will put this ball into touch and move us upfield. Here's Lockwood on the drive. Up into the Halifax half of the field. One tackle gone. Another penalty. Penkovic. Use of the head in the tackle. So Rovers moving upfield well through some Halifax indiscipline. Clearly got them fired up as Carl Harrison, ex-Rovers player of course, as well as an Halifax legend. But fired up a bit too much perhaps, giving penalties away. And there's another high tackle from Penkovic. Referee will stop the clock here, and I think he'll say to Penkovic, any more of this sunshine and someone from your team will be going off for 10 minutes. That's 4 in a row. Rovers, will they go for an early 2 here or will they play it? Well, you've got to play it, haven't you, with Halifax conceding penalties like this. Dickens again. Runs straight at Penkovic. Ashall across with a tackle. Dickens plays it, 11 metres out. Here's Matty Dale. Oh, almost burst through the line. 5 metres away, Featherstone Rovers. Ball's with Finn. Good quick ball to Lockwood, who straightens things up. Put down 4 metres away. Ben Kay's the dummy half. Here's Liam Finn. Kyle Briggs. Reety off his wing. It comes back to Briggs. It's back to 1 for Featherstone Rovers. They'll do well to hold this out, Halifax. It's constant Rovers pressure. Back-to-back sets on the Halifax line. Here's Dickens, he was looking to offload the ball but couldn't quite pick it. Takes the tackle right in front of the post, 3 metres away. Finn looking to unlock the defence, finds Grayson, Grayson spins. Oh, he can only be half a metre short, Grayson. Oh, interception. Good play out of the defensive line. Quick was Ashall, who's turning into a bit of a fan's favourite here at Halifax. Halifax looking for a penalty, don't get one. That's Paul White from dummy half. So Halifax did well there to soak up that Rovers pressure. Here's Reety. Good tackle, he's put on his back. White again from dummy half. Great Rovers defence. Here's Eskeff. Big lad, goes down fast. Rovers just need to be careful, lying on to play the ball, especially on the 5th. Thackeray, it's charged down by Ben Kay. Ben Kay's after it, picks the ball up cleanly, and Rovers have got great field position here again. He's making his 50th appearance, and he's on fire, is Benny Kay. Here's Saxton, running across the line. But there's an obstruction there as Briggs goes in front of Saxton, so well, Rovers have a great field position, but one interception and one mistake there has prevented them from capitalising on it, and Amforth puts the ball into touch and relieves pressure for Halifax. So Halifax up into the Rovers half of the field. Good defence again though. Two great defensive teams here. Rovers conceded 6 points in 2 matches, Halifax 12 points. Ashall, he's the danger man so far. Good tackle here on Robinson by his opposite number, Spears. Balls with Tyler, and Tyler's in at the corner, and Halifax score the first points of the afternoon, and well, you've got to question that Rovers defence on the right edge there, because that was pretty simple for Steve Tyler, who'll take the conversion himself. It's the first time Halifax have been up that end of the field, and they come away with the points in the shape of Steve Tyler. So Tyler 2 metres in from this near touchline side. Pulls it to the near side of the upright. So after 10 minutes playing here, it's Halifax 4, Featherstone Rovers 0. Ball trapped well by Amforth, gives it to Gannon. Good tackle by Dickens and Spears. Thackeray shows it to Nanning, goes himself. Penkovic in at dummy half. Gives it to Eskeff. Amforth gets the kick away down the middle of the field, collected by Hardman at the back. Hardman's out of the 20. Some elbows in the tackle here from Tyler. Witness boy on witness boy. Some pushing from Ashall. This could get tasty this game, but here's Tommy Saxton bursting through the defenders. Got Ben Kay on his inside but couldn't see him. Takes the tackle from Fieldhouse, the full-back, but Rovers in good field position again. Oh, Lockwood takes the ball at the second attempt. Kept his eye on it. Rovers 20 metres out. Gratian. Here's Finn. Dabs a kick. That's a knock on by Ashall. He tried to catch the ball, but he knocked it forward with his hands. Scrum down head and feed to Rovers, and a second set in the Halifax 10-metre area for Featherstone Rovers. It's been all Featherstone Rovers, but on the scoreboard it's Halifax that lead. Once they've raided the Rovers 20, and once they've scored through Steve Tyler. Most of the game's been played in the Halifax half of the field, and we're there again now. Here's Smeaton, just slips. Dickens drives it hard. High tackle again. Oh no, knock on. I don't think the Rovers players are happy with the tackle, which I thought was high. Well, Dickens lost the ball under the collision anyway, so Rovers can't capitalise again, and it was scrum down head and feed to Halifax. Here's Tyler, the try scorer. Reety. Some strong physical challenges here. That's a great hit from Benny Kay. No, my apologies from Matty Dale. On his opposite number, Ashall, who felt that. Thackeray to his right. Here's Manning, he steps through, gets the ball away. Halifax streaming up the field. It's 3-on-1 for Hardman here. Heaton sells the dummy, Heaton goes in for the try. Oh, this is terrible for Featherstone Rovers. It's been all Featherstone Rovers controlling the game, but Halifax have broke through, this time on the right-hand side of the field, and gone in for their second try to make it 8-0. Certainly not the start that Featherstone were looking for. Certainly not.
And the try scorer for Halifax from number 4, Ben Heaton.
Well, certainly didn't expect Rovers to concede 2 tries in the first 15 minutes. The defence has been rock solid. But Halifax are a different class of opposition compared to what we've played so far. Heaton, Tyler successful with a conversion this time. It's 10-0 to Fax.
And with a conversion for Halifax from number 3, sponsored by Vision Express, Steve Tyra.
Gannon to return. Amphif from dummy half. Here's Ashaw. Halifax got the tails up now, making good meters. Escott on the drive. It's fifth and last tackle. Halifax 5 metres inside the Rovers half. They're in their own half to kick it with Amphif. It goes high. Hardman's underneath it. Takes it well on the dive. Slightly misjudged the flight of the ball. Had to dive forwards to catch it, but held on to it safely, Ian Hardman. Good yards from Rapati from dummy half. Now Saxton's turn. Here's Dickens. Finn finds Briggs. Briggs kicks. He's outside the 40 when he kicked it. Fieldhouse back, collects it. In his own 10-metre area. The Rovers chase is good. He's restricted to his 10-metre area. Anthony England goes on and Liam Finn with that tackle. England looks like he's on for Lockwood. Here's Escott. Good tackle by Johnny Gratian this time. Manning. Down the right hand side, Fax go. Good kick down the field. Hardman collects it in his own 10-metre area. Gives it to Rapati to return. Rapati does return it and returns it well. Out 28 metres. England wants the ball. He gets it from Dickens. Here's Anthony England. Drives it out of the 40. Saxton. Into the Halifax half of the field. So good yards from Rovers. Ball goes to Finn. He's got Hardman running the inside, but takes it himself and gets the tackle from Penkovic. Dickens. Fifth and last for Rovers. They're 18 metres away. Ball goes to Briggs. Briggs dabs one across the floor. Picked up well by Tyra. Reety. Bit of a grapple tackle. Penalty to Halifax. That's not what Rovers want to be doing. They want to be keeping Halifax down that end of the field. We've seen how dangerous they are in the attack.
Substitution for Halifax, number 16, Luke Campbell. Replaces number 10, Sean Hesketh.
Adam Robinson on the drive. Now Ambler, who's on the field, making his Fax debut. Dual edge from the Leeds Rhinos. Here's Gannon. Not the place to run. Good work from England and Spears. Ashaw looking for the offload. Rovers cover it well. But then lift the legs too high. Silly penalty to give away. Gannon on the drive. Good tackle on him from Spears. He's all over Gannon, is Spears. Penkovic steps out of dummy half. Thackeray can't take the ball in. Knock on. Scrum down head and feed Featherstone Rovers. Smeaton. Gratian. England. Mickey Haley. Hardman. It's a good short ball from Kay. Fifth and last. So Rovers have moved it upfield, but now they need a good kick to complete the set. Finn goes down the middle. Between Fieldhouse and White, that's a good kick. Holds up in the in-goal area. White has to go back, collect it. Rovers' chase is pretty good.
Substitution for Rovers, number 16, Michael Haley, replaces number 10, Stuart Dickens.
So Haley's on for Dickens. It's Fieldhouse, put down on the 30. Repartee's good positioning. He's back well to collect that kick from. Gives it to Hardman. Anforth it was with the kick. He spreads it further to Saxton. Who straightens things up. Gets out to the Rovers 30. Here's Greg Worthington. Matty Dale now. Up into the Halifax half of the field, and a few more metres game, a good leg pump. Finn. Short ball to Haley, gets hit by Robinson. Andy Kane's on the field for Rovers, he was in at dummy half there. Here's Tim Spears. Kick from Briggs, cross field. Oh, Bostock. Was close to it. Difficult to see where the dead ball line is, but it went out of an Halifax player. They'll have to drop out, so good pressure from Rovers. Well, Bostock was close to opening the Rovers account.
Number 14, Andy Kane, and number 15, Andy Bostock, replace number 9, Ben Kane, and number 11, Johnny Gratian.
So Kay and Gratian who made way for Kane and Bostock. Here's another sub, Anthony England. Good drive. So Rovers with one tackle gone, 30 metres from the Halifax line, good field position. Here's Spears. Good tackle on him. Finn. Short ball to Haley. Andy Kane, the dummy half. Goes to his left, finds Finn. Dale, inside ball to Hardman. Forward pass though, given by the touch judge. So just not clicking for Rovers so far in attack. They've had the field position, but just not clicking. Ashall takes his place at the back of the scrum and picks the ball up. Tries to run through the scrum. Bostock puts him down. Bostock's offside. He must have known he were offside. Quick play the ball did for Rovers there. And now Anforth moves them downfield. Manning with the first drive. Smeaton to him. Here's Gannon. Just a couple of feet from the Rovers line, Halifax are. Penkovic goes across field to Amford. Fieldhouse, the fullback, can't take him. He had to bend and reach behind him. So a mistake from Halifax. Rovers get the ball back via head and feed at this scrum. Worthington. Plays it to Kane. Here's Spears. Andy Kane takes advantage of the disarray at the play of the ball. Scoots himself. Robinson brings him down, but not before Kane's up into the Halifax half of the field. Finn. Short ball to Bostock. Here's Saxton. Fifth and last for Rovers. Centre field, 20 metres away. Finn. Drills it along the ground. That's pretty easy for White. Not the best kick, that. Halifax move the ball around in their own half of the field. It's with Manning, who's put down in his own 10. Number 15 on the field for Halifax is Joe Chandler. Well, out of nothing there, I think he's pulled a 40-20 off. Unbelievable from that from Penkovic. Halifax are all over. Rovers got kick pressure on. He just chipped it with the outside of its foot and it went out for a 40-20. Rovers didn't have a party back. Hardman couldn't get across. And that's great field position for Halifax, who will lead 10-0 with 30 minutes gone. That's Josh Barlow's on the field. Haley needs to get off him, no penalties. Penkovic. Looking for the offload, finds Thackeray, but nothing on the second phase for Halifax. But they're only 8 metres away. Anforth. Fieldhouse makes himself available, running across the Rovers line. England gets to him. Penkovic dabs a kick through. Briggs doesn't collect it, but fortunately the ball goes dead off him. So Rovers will have to drop out from underneath their own post, but it could have been a lot worse. Andy Kane having a few words with his teammates behind the goal line. Reety finds time to have a chuckle with a touch judge. Finn with a dropout down the middle of the field. Anforth collects it, looks for Josh Barlow, finds him. Smeaton first to the tackle. Second bite of the cherry from Finn. Rovers concede another penalty. Not being great discipline from both teams really in this first half. That's Ambler. Thackeray catches it above his head. Found Eaton the centre, who took a good tackle from Worthington. Here's Penkovic at first receiver. Drops his shoulder, goes himself. Rovers are alert to that danger. Amforth, short ball to Manning. Smeaton wraps him up, helps out by Briggs. Penkovic goes himself from dummy half. Good work though by Spears to prevent that, and Briggs. Barlow has a goal. Good work again. Wrong move that from Barlow. Good defence from Rovers. Hardman brings it away. Finds ground, 10 metres out. Good relieving drive. Now it's Rapati's turn. Halifax will be looking to build some pressure, but Rovers have done well there to get out of the 20. Bostock. Good yards from him, out of the 30. Saxton now. Finn spreads it to Briggs. Briggs kicks off that left foot. Fieldhouse takes it. Great tackle on him by Briggs, following up his own kick. You might not have seen it because of the post, but I can tell you it was a good tackle. And there's another one on Reety. Rovers not square. Speed of the play of the ball by Halifax is doing for Featherstone a little bit. It's getting them penalties and getting them up the field. Countdown. 6 minutes of the first half left. Halifax in the Rovers 20 again. Rovers really can't afford to concede again before half time. Penkovic, Rapati's offside, he knows it, doesn't put the tackle in. Ball comes out in the tackle, great work from Sam Smeaton on Penkovic. He was busy watching Rapati. Meanwhile, Smeaton came from an onside position and pinged him, and Rovers get head and feed at the scrum. Referee having a word with Andy Kane. Not sure what about. And he takes his place in the front row. Does Kane it? Worthington. Bostock. Halifax offside. This time Rovers get the penalty. There's been a lot of penalties in this first half. Good yards, good yards. So Rovers beginning the 30 of Halifax. Here's Bostock on the first drive, up to the 20. So good field position. Rovers have had plenty of that. Can they make use of it this time? Finn takes the line on himself. Ambler gets to him, puts him down. But Rovers centre field, options either way. 10 metres out. Shows a dummy, does Kane. Goes himself. Rovers need to be careful here. They're almost in danger giving obstructions away. England trying to bulldoze his way over. That doesn't work. Kane to his left and Finn. Inside ball to Dale. Hardman hits the line late. Hardman's over the line, but I don't think he'll get it down. No, he's held up, so credit the Halifax scrambling defence there. When Hardman ran onto that ball, it looked all the world that he'd scored the try, but he didn't, so it'll be brought back 10 metres. Hardman will play the ball. And Rovers will go again. Finn. This time he's got Ailey on his inside. Good hit from Barlow. That was the last tackle. I didn't see the referee with his hand up in the air. That was Rovers played that ball, I must say. Rovers' last tackle options haven't been the best. Good work by Bostock on Fieldhouse. Rovers out of the blocks quickly. Reety. Good defence. That's 3 great tackles from Featherstone Rovers. Oh, Thackeray drops the shoulder, bursts through the line. Worthington gets back, puts the tackle in. It's 5th and last for Halifax. Penkovic has got the ball in hand and he goes up the middle of the field. Rovers somehow managed to deal with it. Hardman brings it away, gives it to Saxton. Dangerous Halifax, they're playing very well. Here's Rapati, steps away from his defender. That's an high tackle, and another high tackle. They both had a go. Reety got him and then Manning got him as well. Briggs puts the ball into touch. 2 minutes of the first half left. Rovers in the right half of the field, but nothing to show for their endeavours so far. Spears put down. 28 metres from the Halifax line. Finn takes the line on, goes through and then loses his footing. Somehow England reaches out a lanky arm, catches the ball. Rovers a couple of metres away. It'd be a nice time to score. Briggs has to go low to take it. Here's Spears, inside ball to Hardman. Hardman goes to the line. Hardman scores the try. I spoke before the game, watch about the Briggs-Hardman conversation. It worked there, and Featherstone Rovers got over for the try. They've deserved a try in the first half because they've had a lot of pressure in the Halifax 20. The Halifax defence has been good, but it wasn't good enough on that occasion as Ian Hardman goes over for the try to make it Halifax 8, Featherstone Rovers 4. Sorry, Halifax 10, Featherstone 4. And Liam Finn with a conversion attempt. Good time to score for Rovers. We're into the last minute of the first half. So Finn, he's about 8 metres in from this near touchline side. He's 20 metres out. It's a big kick. 10-6 sounds a lot better than 10-4. He struck it well. He struck it very well. It's 10 points to 6. So we're into injury time in this first half. So Tyler restarts. It's high, it's deep. Taken by Hardman, the try scorer. He gives it to Mickey Ailey. Returns it well. Barlow first to him. Here's Anthony England. Just play this set out now for Rovers. Spears. Good work from Saxton. Had a good game having been left out last week. And there goes the half-time hooter. So at the Shea, well, it's been a good half of rugby league. Few too many defensive mistakes from Featherstone for my liking, and few too many penalties conceded by both teams, but it's been tough, hard rugby league, and you can't question any of the commitment from either side. 2 tries for Halifax from Steve Tyler and Ben Eaton, one of them goal by Tyler himself. For Rovers just before half time, Ian Hardman crossed, Liam Finn goaled it. Takes us in at half time here at the Shea. Halifax RLFC 10, Featherstone Rovers 6. Good job you give me that pen, man. So the players are back out for the second half. It's Halifax to kick off to Featherstone. 10 points to 6 the score in favour of Halifax. Rovers having scored just before half time. If they can score first in this half, they should make for a real exciting second half. I'm sure Darrell's had words at half time about those penalties and the defensive lapses. Do apologise for the video position here at Halifax. The post is in the way. Saxton. Finally put to ground, but gets a good quick play of the ball. Finn takes the line on, bounces off the first player, gets up to the Halifax 40. Great play from Andy Kane, sorry, not Finn. Briggs kicks. Aye. Rovers just a bit too deep for the chase to get there. But they get there and put the tackle in on Fieldhouse. Here's Reety from dummy half. So clear game plan from Rovers at the start of this second half to try and put some pressure on Halifax in their own 20. Good quick play of the ball though there from Fax, and Anforth picks it up. Anforth and Thackeray having good games for Fax. Here's Eaton. Worthington grabs his shirt. Managed to stop him, but not before he's got to the halfway line. Manning looking to offload, but great work from Bostock and England. Pushing back to the 40. Brilliant defence from Rovers. Ball goes back to Anforth for the kick. Rapati across the field, it does so safely, he's out of the 20, gives the ball to Hardman, likes to pass on the kick return, does Rapati, and that's why Hardman up and out to Sam Smeaton. And Rovers out of their own 40 already. But what's happened there? Smeaton knocked on. Bad mistake on the first play, bad mistake. Halifax head and feet at the scrum. And Halifax attacking their own fans in this second half. Good travelling support from Featherstone Rovers. There must be 300 or 400, 400 or 500 maybe people made it over to the Shea. Thackeray's a dummy half. Finds Fieldhouse. Amforth takes the line on. Rovers close the door, but it's a good quick play of the ball. That's the feature for Halifax, the speed of the play of the ball. They get the ball away on the last. Tyra kicks. Mattydale drops on it, regains his feet and then gets put down by Amforth. Here's Rapati. Halifax, 5 men in at the tackle though, push Rapati back. They've got the tails up. Here's England. Good footwork from him, gets out towards that 10-metre line. Andy Kane wants quick ball. Finds Finn. He finds Worthington. Good step from Worthington and an half break out of the 20. Still on his feet, Worthington. Now he's on his back. That's holding down, surely. Here's Bostock. Fifth and last. Good set from Fax. Finn kicks downfield, it's a good kick, turns Fieldhouse around. What's the Rovers chase like? It's good, they're setting a line. Fieldhouse is put down, 14 metres from his own line. Reety. Oh, Rovers could drop on that ball there. No, that's offside. Rovers fans aren't happy, but it's the right call. The ball came off. The ball came off Bostock's feet. I don't think he played at it, but it came up his feet. Haley was in front of him. Haley dropped on the ball offside. Thackeray finds the number 15, Joe Chandler. I've got a lot of players out injured, Fax, particularly in the forwards, but they're certainly giving a good account of themselves here. Leading Featherstone Rovers 10 points to 6 early in this second half. Penkovic. Offload, ball comes out in the tackle. Knock on. Amforth not happy. Ball goes up in the air. Featherstone Rovers head and feet at the scrum. Briggs takes it out of the back, finds Rapati. Here's Mickey Haley. Andy Kane at dummy half. Andy Kane tackled, plays it to Finn. Briggs, inside ball to Spears. Briggs kicks. He's well positioned to take that though. He's Fieldhouse, the full-back, takes it on the full and returns it out almost to his 30-metre line. So that's not where Rovers wanted to start the set. Here's Manning. Good tackle from Finn. Escuff spins into the tackle. Heaton. Chandler takes the tackle, 30 metres from the Rovers line. It's fifth and last for Fax. Amforth dabs the kick through. Hardman forward, collects it well. Good Fax chase though. Robinson first to put Amforth to ground, Hardman to ground. Saxton going across field, then offloads to Spears. Spears just straighten it up, settle things down. Saxton back in at dummy half, goes himself again. So Jim Gannon comes back on, Josh Barlow goes off for Fax. Here's Finn, he's got a runner inside, that runner is England. Ball comes out under contact. Gannon. Here's Gannon again. Amforth. Fieldhouse. Amforth dabs it through. Picked up by Ashall. It's not Featherstone Rovers who score the first try of the second half, it's Halifax. This is not a good performance from Featherstone Rovers. So after 10 minutes of the second half, Halifax cross to make it, well, it will be 16-6 when this goal is kicked by Tyler. Unmissable really. So Tyler underneath the post. No problems, it's 16-6. Amforth takes the kick off, gives it to Reety. So Anthony England's off, Stuart Dickens on for Featherstone Rovers. Escuff running out wider. Good tackle by Matty Dale. That's Manning. Good tackle this time by Dickens and Finn. Penkovic on to Gannon. Look for the offload, but the tackle's too good. Bostock. Kick from dummy half. Into space. Rapati comes across. Collects it. Nervy collection, but Rapati's on his way. Out to the 30. Good work. Sam Smeaton running back into the markers, trying to tire them out. Plays it on the 40. Spears now. Here's Dickens. Kane not happy again with the work that his forwards are doing. Here's Finn. Fifth and last. So Kane kicks himself to the corner. It'll go touching goal though. It's just not working out for Featherstone Rovers. Eaton, Finn first to the tackle. Well, he's given a penalty, there was nothing wrong there. That's right in front of me here, and nothing wrong. The players released him, White got a clean play of the ball. But Mr. Hicks found the need to blow the whistle for some reason. Eskeff. Good hit by Dickens, ball comes out. And there's a bit of a fight broken out on the field. Haley found himself on the floor, but he's back to his feet now. All came from a strong challenge when the ball came out of Eskeff's hands. Referee's going to his pocket for a card. A red card for Michael Haley. So Mickey Haley is sent off. And a red card for an Halifax player as well. Ashall. So for fighting, those two players see red, one from each team. And Halifax get the penalty for an headbutt. Eskeff. Rovers need not to hold on. The referee will blow. So both teams down to 12 men. Gannon, great tackle by Worthington. Halifax come right. It was left where they had numbers. Briggs is asking for more Rovers players over to the left. Halifax move it left now. Here's Thackeray. Good work from Smeaton. Maybe that little punch up there will just fire Rovers up. That looked like a forward pass. But as it is, Robinson's brought down on the Rovers line. It's the fifth and last. Rovers can't afford to concede here. Ball goes to Anforth. Anforth kicks through. Rovers have conceded here. Sean Eskeff scores the try after Rovers couldn't deal with it behind the post. Well, it's looking grim now for Featherstone Rovers. After this kick, it's going to be 22-6. No problems with conversion for Tyler.
Conversion for Halifax from number 3, sponsored by Vision Express, Steve Tyrrell. The latest score here in the Shays, Halifax 22, Featherstone Rovers 6.
Gannon slips as he takes the kick-off. Amforth comes away from dummy half. Rovers are even out of bonus point territory now, and a tough game against Batley next week, so they've really got to get back in this game and assert themselves. A quarter of it left. 20 minutes for Rovers to rescue themselves. Amforth kicks from in the 40, but down the middle he goes. Hardman across to collect it. Saxton. Good offload to Finn. He gets the ball away to Saxton again. He gets up to the Halifax 40. Finn. Gratian. Here's Dickens. Good tackle by Escuff. Those two been at each other all game. Briggs goes high. Briggs chases it himself. Fieldhouse takes it behind the line. Halifax start with a tap on the 20. Robinson drives it away. Rovers look a bit lost out there. It's most unlike them. Although Eaton can't take that ball and Finn can. Sorry, I keep calling him Finn. It's Kane. So Rovers from nowhere have got good field position here. Could this spark the Rovers revival? Here's Saxton. If any team can score 20 points in 18 minutes, it's this Featherstone Rovers team. And could it start here? Rapati goes to a corner. Rapati's in at the corner. Ben Kay's got his arms in the air. From nothing, from an Halifax mistake, Rovers pick it up and they punish that mistake and make it 22 points to 10. So it needs this Rovers team to come together now like they've never come together before, to show that Featherstone spirit that we know they've got. Show that attacking flair. Put the last 20 minutes, put all their hearts and everything they've got, leave it out on that field. Because it's 22-10 to Halifax. Finn's got this difficult kick from right on the far touchline side. Give the lads a boost if this went over. Finn's up, strikes it. It's a great kick. That should give the lads a boost. It's 22-12. Halifax restart, high kick off, Hardman underneath it. returns it himself. Thackeray across to put the tackle in. Rovers 16 metres from their own line. Andy Kane's the dummy half. Here's Gratian. Out of the 20 he goes. Ben Kay's on the field. Dickens. Penalty to Rovers. Gannon gives another one away. Oh, Finn makes great yards. So it's Rovers now, out of nothing, from looking down and out, they've got the tails up. Here's Johnny Gratian. Ben Kane at dummy half. One tackle gone. Rovers 10 metres away. Centre field. Finn. Briggs. Briggs drops the shoulder. Goes back inside. Plays it to Kay. Here's Dickens. He'll drive for the line. Spins. Oh, that was a nice shot from Robinson. That's holding down. What about the penalty there then? Briggs switches play the other way to Finn. Tips it back to Hardman. Great play from Finn. Hardman kicks through. Kane chases. Oh, can't get to the ball. The Halifax player Paul White does really, really well. Gets there first. But Rovers now have got the tails up. Come on, Featherstone. Listen at the crowd go wild for Featherstone. Come on, Rovers. Tyler with a dropout. Hardman collects it on the full. He's got Dickens running for him. Dickens returns it. Ben Kay's the dummy half. Here's Saxton. Saxton's a danger man for Rovers this afternoon. Again, the play of the ball is slowed down. Back inside to Kay. Tackle round the shoulders. Finn, the first receiver. Inside ball to Hardman. Hardman looking for his second. Hardman's over. Hardman scores the try. What a game Ian Hardman's having. That's his second try. He's pumped up. The supporters are pumped up. Rovers are back in this game. 22-16. (22-18) if this goes over, and Rovers will be a try and a goal away from the lead. Unbelievable. After this kick's gone over, we'll have 13 minutes left. There's still time. I was starting to doubt. At 22-6 down, and Rovers looking down and out. Both teams down to 12 men, but Heaton come up with a mistake. Rovers capitalised. Rapati went in over the far side. Finn kicked the goal from the touchline, and now Rovers have got the tails up. 22-18. 13 minutes left. High kick off again. Hardman, the scorer of 2 tries, is underneath it, takes it safely, feeds Johnny Gratian. Gratian's tackle on the Rovers 20. Dickens. Worthington. Good yards, he's made 5 on his knees. Dickens, what a second spell he's having here, just like last week. Awkward play the ball, but it's okay, says the referee. Hardman. 5th and last for Rovers. Do we attack or do we put it into touch? We attack. Rovers are onside, well taken by Fieldhouse, and Fieldhouse returns it for Fax. Great play from Fieldhouse. Finds White, White juggles it, Rapati's chasing him, will not get to him. The referee's knocked over, White scores the try. Oh dear. Try from nothing, Rovers with an attacking kick. And what play, we talked about the Rovers fullback Ian Hardman. What about Fieldhouse there, collecting that kick, going the length of the field, a superb try. After this kick it'll be 28-18 to the Fax.
Sensational try for Halifax from number 5, sponsored by Steve Surety. Paul White.
Sorry, of course, I got carried away. Fieldhouse went half the length of the pitch, then he offloaded to White, and White scored the try. From attacking kicks last week, Rovers conceded a try, and they've conceded one from an attacking kick this week. Well, what a second half this has turned into. Rovers need to keep doing what they were doing, get their tails back up. At least get a bonus point out of this game. No problems for Tyra.
Successful conversion for Halifax from number 3, sponsored by Vision Express, Steve Tyra. The latest score here at the Shea is Halifax.
Rovers kick off. Get on with it quickly. That's Ambler. Good defensive set from Rovers. Ball out in the tackle, knock on. Good work by Stuart Dickens. Ambler's got to control that ball, and he didn't. So Rovers get the scrum. Saxton, great work. And a good quick play of the ball. Spears. Finn. Inside, back to Saxton. Does well, keeps hold of the ball under tremendous pressure. Briggs now, down the right. Spears comes back inside. What are we doing here? Where's the plan, the platform, the moves? There's one now, Briggsy to Smeaton, 5th and last for Rovers. Briggs, it's an high kick crossfield, Rovers attack it. Oh, Paul White's lost the ball, Hardman's in for his hat-trick, Hardman touches it down. Great pressure on White, Hardman didn't go for the man in the air, he went for the ball, pulled it out one-on-one. The ball came free, Hardman put it down. Paul White goes there from hero, scoring that try to 0, and Hardman's the new hero, hat-trick man. Wow, it's try time every play now. Got 7 minutes left.
Try scoring for Featherstone Rovers with his third of the afternoon, number 1, Ian Hardman.
No problem with the conversion, but Feeney's got 100% record this afternoon. It's Halifax 28, Featherstone Rovers 24. Come on, boys! High kick off again. Hat-trick here, Hardman underneath it. He gives it to Gratian again. Gratian this time goes crossfield looking for gaps. There aren't any. He takes the tackle 12 metres out under his own post. Plays it to Kay, who finds Dickens. Spears. Dickens again. What work he's got through in this second spell. Oh, inside Hardman again up the middle. He's got support. He's got Leon Finn. He's just brought to the ground by his opposite number, Thackeray. But Rovers, good field position here. Outstretched at Halifax. Kane kicks one over the top for Gratian. Gratian spills it. Gratian spills it. All he had to do was catch it, put it down. He spilled it. Right, Halifax tap on the 20, but there's what Rovers can do. What a game Hardman's have. I'll call the commentators man of the match right now. There's not another contender. Well, the only other one is Stuart Dickens. Ian Hardman, take a bow, son. Right, Rovers, see if we can win this game. We've got 5 minutes left. We were close there. We were close there. How rattled in Halifax. Here's Thackeray. This is the rivalry. Halifax v Featherstone. What great games these two teams are having in these last 2 or 3 years. Good tackle by Dickens. What a game he's had. Anforth. Fifth and last. Thackeray kicks under pressure. Hardman forward to collect it. Takes it well. He's not going to make any mistakes this afternoon, Ian Hardman. Kay to Dickens. Dickens offloads. Kane can't take it in. Halifax come up with a ball. White plays it. Halifax on the Rovers 40. Bostock on for Spears. Spears has put a good shift in as ever. Rovers got to keep Halifax out here. Another try for Halifax, that'll win the game. Oh, interception! Kyle Briggs, he's got Rapati with him nearly, but Briggs takes a tackle on the halfway line. It's play on. Briggs gets back up, then he takes another tackle. He's up to the Halifax 40. We've got a couple of minutes of this game left. I tried looking at the watch, but it's been stopped. So I don't know how long's left, but 2 or 3 minutes. Rovers in the Halifax 20. Great interception from Briggs. Here's Finn now. Where are Rovers there? Where's the moves? Come on, Featherstone. Kane, the first receiver. Fires it out to Worthington. Worthington goes to the line. Oh, he's just short. Only just short. Ben Kay goes into dummy half. Passes it to Kane, who chips one over. Briggs chasing it. Halifax palm it dead. Drop out underneath the post. Rovers will get the ball back. What a game this has turned into. Mistake ridden in the first half. Good attendance, 2,530. Tyler drops out. Hardman takes it, Dickens to return it. Dickens rides the challengers. Briggs. Good quick play of the ball from Briggs. Manning gets the home team man of the match. Bostock breaks through. Bostock goes for the line. Bostock scores the try for Featherstone Rovers. That ties the score. I said Featherstone haven't played well, but they're a champion team, and champions teams cannot play well and can come up with the goods. And Andy Bostock, he's burst his way through the line there. He's got an injury in the process, but he scored the try. And Liam Finn has a kick at goal to win this game for Featherstone Rovers. So Finney, he's kicked 4 out of 4. Can he make it 5 out of 5 and win the game? There'll only be a minute or so left. So then Finney, chance to win the game, a game that Rovers haven't looked like winning. But it's a champion team, is this one. Halifax have done it to us when they didn't look like winning in that grand final, in that Northern Rail Cup semi-final. All right, this isn't a bigger game, but can Finney pop this over? No, he's missed it. He's missed it. It's 28 all. Well, he's kicked harder ones. Well, that's 4 out of 5 now. To be honest, 2 points for both sides will not be a bad result. And for Featherstone, oh, it'll feel like a get out of jail free card. It'll feel like that's a victory for Featherstone Rovers. That come off Benkei's foot. Knock on, says the referee. So Halifax will have possession. Well, I'm not sure that was a knock on. Referee stops the clock. So is this game won yet? Drama to the end. What a great game this has turned into for the spectators. Amforth spreads it wide to Tyra. Ball comes out in the tackle. Back to 1, says the referee. It was a good tackle regardless. Here's Reety. So Fax will be looking for a bit of magic. They'll be looking to their creative players to try and win this match. Here's Gannon. Rovers up to him quickly. Good work from Gratian. Oh, I thought they were looking for the drop goal. They're going to move it. Thackeray dabs it through. Oh, Fax have won it. Fax have won it. It's Ben Eaton. He scored the first try. He scored the last try. And now the Fax fans go wild. Unbelievable scenes. Unbelievable scenes at the Shea. Well, I've just had an heart attack for nothing. He didn't score the first try, Eaton. It was Tyre. He scored the second try, but he's got a brace. And he's won the game for his team there. What a superb game these 2,500 people have been treated to. I didn't reckon much to the first half, but I've reckoned much to the second half. Kick goes wide. Ulter ain't gone yet. It's just seconds remaining, just seconds. (32-28) to Fax. Short kick up from Rovers. Halifax don't take it. Saxton comes up with it. There can't be more drama here, surely. Dickens spreads it. Briggs takes the tackle. Plays the ball. Lockwood out to Smeaton. Smeaton back to Rapati. He has to take the tackle. Don't blow the Ulter just yet. Give us another play. Give us another play. Finn spreads it. Here's Worthington. Worthington's in! I don't believe it! Greg Worthington scored! This game is absolutely unbelievable! Unbelievable, Saints! Oh my God! It was Bostock on the far side. Fax went up. It was Eaton. Dev went down. Worthington scored. And now Liam Finn's got another chance to win this game. Because what I admitted, Liam Finn's got a chance to win this game. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Greg Worthington, he had work to do. Rovers just kept the ball alive. They spun it across the field. This is two champion teams. This, you have got to take your hat off to both teams. Finney's got the will of the Featherstone crowd behind him here, wishing this ball over the post. Oh, it's unbelievable scenes, unbelievable. Oh, right then, Finney. Nothing. Strikes it, right boot. It looks good! It looks good! Finney's kicked it! Finney's won the game for Featherstone Rovers! The players come over to cheer him! The referee blows the whistle! Unbelievable scenes! Unbelievable scenes! A couple of Rovers supporters have gone on the field. We don't want that. They need to get off the field. But Featherstone Rovers have won this game. Unbelievable! What a game of rugby league! You have never seen anything like this. You have never seen anything like this. Oh my, I don't know where to start. Well, Featherstone Rovers were good for the first 20 minutes. But Halifax scored two breakaway tries. In those first 20 minutes. But then Rovers went to sleep and Halifax managed to get up to a 22 points to 6 lead. But then there was, well, I don't know, there was a sending off for either side. A sending off for either team. Mickey Haley went for Featherstone. Ashaw went for Halifax. And then Escott scored. And it was 22-6. And then a mistake by Eaton, who thought he won the game at one point. Let Featherstone Rovers in to get back to 22-12. And then it was just a try bonanza. It went one way, it went the other way, it went the other way. Rovers thought they'd won it at the end when Finn had a relatively easy kick for him to win the game after Rapati had squeezed in at the far side. Was it Rapati? I don't know, I'm lost. but then it went down the other end with, in the dying seconds, Heaton scored. Then Rovers did a short kick-off, got the ball back, kept it alive. Rabati took the tackle, Finn got it out to Kane, fingertip pick up, and then he found Worthington. Worthington had a lot to do. Worthington squeezed over, scored the try. It was a touchline effort from Liam Finn to kick the goal and win the game. And if this is what these two teams are going to dish up for us this year, this is going to be an unbelievable season. It's 6 tries apiece. It's 32-34, and the reason for that is that Liam Finn kicked that winning goal to make it 5 out of 6 for him on the day. Ian Hardman was a commentator's man of the match with the hat-trick. Greg Worthington with a winning try, fantastic. Tangi Party got a try. Andy Bostock got a try. Stuart Dickens was immense in that second spell. Oh, it's simply unbelievable. Rovers have won it. It's finished at the Shea. Halifax 32. Featherstone Rovers 34. I thought halfway through the half there were going to be no sales of this DVD. Now I think there'll be a few. I'll bid you farewell from the Shea. Rovers top of the league with 9 points. Onwards and upwards.